Hi children, welcome you all for the today's English class. Today in this session we are going to see Unit 6 supplementary from our supplementary reader. It so happened the title of the chapter is The Fight, written by Ruskin Bond. Children, about the author Ruskin Bond. He was born in Kazoli, Himachal Pradesh in the year 1934. Ruskin Bond grew up in Jamnagar, Gujarat, Dehradun, New Delhi and Simla. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, which was written when he was 17, received the John Llewellyn Rheims Memorial Prize in the year 1957. Since then, he has written over 500 short stories, essays and novellas, including Vagrant in the Valley and A Fight of Pigeons, and more than 40 books for children. The novel The Blue Umbrella is one of his best-known works. The story is about a little girl who trades her old leopard claw necklace for a pretty frilly blue umbrella. This was adapted by Vishal Bharadwaj into a Hindi film. The movie won the National Award for the Best Children Film. Several other of his works were also adapted into Bollywood films. He received Sahitya Akademi Award for English Writing in India in the year 1993. The Padma Shri in the year 1999, the Delhi Government Lifetime Achievement Award in the year 2012, and the Padma Bhushan Award in 2014. He lives in Landur, Missouri with his extended family. Children, that's all from the author. Let's see the summary of the story now. Here, Ranji was a small boy. He lived in Rajputana. So, this story is about a boy named Ramji who had just shifted to a new place. So here, boy Ranji, who lived in Rajputana, that is a city. Rajputana is a city, and now he is just shifting himself to a village. In the second picture, see here, he had been on a visit to Rajpur less than a month. So here, he is visiting to a village. As I told you, he is just going to a place called Rajpur. He is visiting to a village called Rajpur less than a month. So he is going to be there for a month. Children, here he discovered a pool in the forest. It was a clean, cool and inviting pool. So when it was a hot summer day, he was walking in the forest as usual in his waist and shorts. And he discovered a pool in the forest with clear water and smooth pebbles at the bottom. He was just seeing such a clean pool for the first time, so he jumped into the pool and he swam. So after seeing the pool, Ranji was feeling lucky to discover that pool in such a hot summer weather. He just leaped into the water and enjoyed swimming for a long time. As I told you before, he just leaped means jumped into the water and enjoyed swimming for a long time. So as he enjoyed for the first day, so he thought of coming back for the second day also. So here the second day he came again to quench. Quench means to satisfy his body in the cool waters of the forest pool. He just encountered another boy named Suraj. So children, the first character, that is our protagonist, is Ranji. The next character here, Suraj, near the pool. So Suraj, he saw the boy Suraj near the pool. So the next day when he was swimming in the same pool, he noticed a boy staring at him. So the boy was staring at him in a quite angry way. So Suraj was just staring at Ranji in a quite angry way. The boy was taller and more broad in comparison. So the boy Suraj was very tall. He was taller and more broad in comparison. He just inquired what he was doing there in this pool and told that he was a warrior. So here Suraj was the warrior and he just inquired to Ranji that what he was doing here in this pool, and he told that he was a warrior. Children, look at the next picture. Suraj said that it was his pool. So Suraj, as he was a warrior, he just said that it was his pool, and he wouldn't allow Ranji to swim in this pool. So Suraj just warned Ranji that he would not allow Ranji to swim in the pool. But Ranji was not ready to surrender to Suraj. So also told that he was a fighter. So Suraj told that he was a warrior, that is, he was a soldier, but Ranji told that he was a fighter. Both started in an argument. At a point of time, the toleration limit was crossed. So at a point of time, the argument just came into a hot argument, and the toleration limit was crossed. The warrior slapped hard on Ranji's face. So immediately it's just they started to fight each other. The warrior slapped hard on the Ranji's face. Look at this picture, children. As I told you before, argument began in a hot manner. Suraj called himself a warrior. Ranji called himself a fighter. Children, as I told you before, look at this picture. Suraj slaps Ranji on his face. For answer, Ranji hit a hard blow on Suraj's face. And then they were at each other's throats. Their fight continued for a long time. So here, Ranji too punched him in return to Suraj. Then they got involved in a full fight. They grabbed, throat, tumbled, rolled, crushed and struggled. They fought even in the pool. It continued for minutes, but nobody won actually. Look at the picture, children. It was a violent fight. So none could be defeated. The fight ended in a draw. They decided to fight again the next day. So here, children, they fought even in a pool, and it continued for minutes, but nobody won actually. The match was drawn. The fight was drawn. They were exhausted and breathing heavily. They both decided to continue their fighting for the next day. Children, look at the picture. For the next day, so as I told you, they both decided to continue the fight for the next day. Ranji went home and could not explain the bruises. Bruises means the wound on his body to his mother. So he did not explain the fight, and he did not say anything about the fight to his mother. So here, the next day, despite his parents' watch, he just slipped out of home and went to bazaar, and he had a lemonade and some jalebis. When he saw the warrior coming towards him, they both stared and scowling at each other. Scowling means strange look, to have a strange at each other. So when he saw the warrior coming towards him, they both stared and had a strange look, that is scowling at each other. Next day, so Ranji felt weak and lazy and not at all eager for a fight. But he could not refuse the challenge. So he went to the pool and found the other boy. He found the other boy waiting for him at the other bank of the pool. So Ranji found the other boy. Here other boy means the Suraj, the warrior, was waiting for him at the other bank of the pool. So here Ranji found the Suraj waiting for him at the other bank of the pool. Bank means the border, end of the pool, another end of the pool. So here, due to the previous day fight, Ranji was tired, but he found the warrior sitting on the other side of the pool. So here, Ranji found tired due to the last day's fight, but he found the warrior sitting on the other side of the pool, oiling his body. Oiling means massage, oiling his body. The warrior asked him to come to the other end, the other side of the pool and fight. Ranji retorted. Retorted means saying something in an angry way. So Ranji retorted with the same challenge. After that, look at the picture, children. Ranji took off his clothes. He jumped into the water and swam swam across the pool like a fighter. The other boy was astonished. Astonished means shocked to see Ranji's skill. So here, as the warrior challenged again, Ranji accepted it and took a huge dive into the water and reached the other side. The warrior was surprised by the way he dived into the water. Upon reaching the other side, the warrior expressed his admiration for Ranji's diving skill. Gradually, they both indulged in a conversation and Ranji offered him to teach diving. Children, look at this picture. He wanted Ranji to teach him the skill of underwater diving and swimming. So then both they sat on the rock and introduced each other for the first time. So here they both introduced each other for the first time. The warrior name was Suraj and Ranji informed Swaraj that he is strong like Bailwan. Suraj wished to become the world's champion wrestler. So children, look at the picture. At last in the story, they decided not to fight anymore and they become friends. So here Swaraj told that he is strong but lean. And he needs to have a good food with him and drink milk. So here Swaraj instructing and giving some advice, tips to Ranji that he is strong but he is lean. So he needs to have a good food with him and drink milk. Swaraj told that if Ranji taught him swimming, he would make him a Bailwan. So at last they both become friends from that day onwards. So children, that's all from the summary. Let's read the story from the text. Children, this is your supplementary reader. Chapter 6, the title of the chapter, The Fight. Let's read the summary of the first part. All of you take your supplementary reader book, page number 45, chapter 6, the title of the chapter, The Fight, the part 1, summary. Let's read now. Ranji discovers a pool in the forest and plunges into it for a swim. There's a serious trouble between him and someone else over who has a right to the pool. A fight ensues. The first round ends in a draw. So this was the summary of the first part, children, of this story. Let's read to the brief story here. Look at the passage, first passage. Keep your fingers and follow the story along with me, children. Ranji had been less than a month in Rajpur when he discovered the pool in the forest. So Ranji had been less than a month in Rajpur when he discovered the pool in the forest. It was the height of summer. The height of summer means it was the hot summer, the peak hot summer, and his school had not yet opened. And having as yet made no friends in this semi-hill station, he wandered about a good deal by himself into the hills and the forest that passed away. Look at the meaning for the word interminably. Interminably means endlessly. See the word meaning glossary there under the page, children. So interminably means endlessly on all the sides of the town. It was hot and very hot at that time of the year. So it was a hot summer year and Ranji walked about in his waist and shorts. Waist means the over top, that is banyan we can say, and shorts, with shorts. His brown feet white with a chalky dust that flew up from the ground. So here it shows that the ground was very dry, and once when he walked on his feet, the dust just spreading out of the area and just coming up towards the face. So that much dryness there in the ground. So then the earth was parched. Parched means hot and dry. So the ground was very hot and dry, and grass are brown, and the grasses are looking very brown, that is dry. Everywhere it is dryness because of the hot summer, and the trees are Listless means without any movement, without any wind. It is not moving, it is just standing like a statue. Hardly stirring, waiting for a cool wind. So everyone, all the trees and plants are waiting for the cool wind to come over and to move, or a refreshing shower of rain. So even the grasses, trees, everything, they are waiting for the cool wind and the refreshing shower of rain. So look at the second paragraph, children. It was on such a day. So that much dryness are there in the area and the village. It was on such a day, a hot, tired day. It was a hot and tired day that Ranji found the pool in the forest. So here you can see the picturization, how much the summer is hot there and how much it is dry over there. And Ranji found the pool in that forest in this situation. So think of it. The water had a gentle tranquility. Tranquility means it's a clarity. Tranquility means clarity. The water was very clear, no dust over there. The water was gentle and clear, and you could see the smooth round pebbles under the bottom of the pool. So that much clear the water is flowing there. So it was such a clear water, and he can see the pebbles means stones under the pool, under the bottom of the pool. The small stream emerged from the cluster of rocks to feed the pool. Stream means the water running over the cluster. Cluster means group of rocks to feed the pool. During the monsoon, this stream be the gushing torrent. Torrent means, see here, rushing stream of water. Torrent means fastly moving of water, fastly running of water. Cascading means coming down from, like a waterfall. It is cascading means just coming down from the top of the hill. They could see the waterfall cascading from the hill, but during the summer it was barely a trickle means a weak and thin flow of water. So in the monsoon, this water will be heavy. It will be like a beautiful waterfall. But now, as it is a summer, he can see only a little flow of thin flow of water only there in the stream, in the pool. So that's all from the number 45, children. Let's move on to the page 46 and start the reading. Let's read on the story, children. Look at the first line. The rocks, however, held the water in the pool, and it did not dry up like the pools in the plains. When Ranji saw the pool, he did not hesitate to get into it. So immediately he jumped into it and he just started to swim. He had often gone swimming alone with his friends. When he had lived with his parents in a thirsty town in the middle of the Rajputana desert. So he was in the city Rajputana. It was a desert. He couldn't see water and will be swimming alone or with his friends. He lived with his parents in a thirsty town. So definitely if it is a desert, there will be water scarcity. So he is there in the thirsty town. There he had none, only sticky, muddy pools. So in the pools, he cannot see any water. He couldn't see water in the pool. The water will be very sticky and it is muddy only. So the pools are very muddy. Where buffaloes wallowed. Wallowed means, so look at the meaning for the word wallowed. Wallowed means rolled about in the muddy and dirty water. See here, see the glossary, children. Wallowed means in mud and dirty water. So he can see only buffaloes over there in the pools. So the people cannot swim and play in the pool. Only buffaloes will be wallowed. Wallowed means rolled about and will be enjoying in the water. And women's washing their clothes. So women's also can wash their clothes in that Rajputana city pool. So he can see only buffaloes and the women's washing their clothes in the muddy pool. had never seen such a pool like this. So in this village of Rajput, so clean and cold and inviting. So here the water was so clean and cold and inviting me, attracting to. The water was too attracting to the people to jump over and to swim and enjoy. He leaped into the water. Leaped means jumped into the water. His limbs were supple, free and of any fat, and his dark body glistening in patches of sunlit water. So here his limbs were supple. Supple means into the water, and he started to swim, free of any fat, and his dark body glistening in patches of sunlit water. So glistening means shining in the water because of the sunlight just glittering over him and the water. So it was shining like a shining in the sunlight. The next day, see here the next paragraph. The next day he came again to quench. Quench means to make his body cool. He just came to the pool again for the next day in the cool waters of the forest pool. So he was there for almost an hour, sliding in and out of the limpid green waters. So for an hour, means for 1 hour he just was swimming over there or lying stretched out of the smooth yellow rocks. He just stretched out himself, drying over the yellow rocks in the shades of the broad-leaved sal tree. So he just taking rest after the heavy swimming, just making himself dry over the rocks under the shade of the broad-leaved sal tree. It was a type of tree, sal tree. It was while he was lay thus that he noticed another boy standing a little distance away. So while he was drying himself under the shade of the sal tree, he can see one boy. He can see another boy standing little distance away, nearby him, staring at him. Staring means a strange look at him in a rather hostile manner. Hostile means in a angry. Hostility means enmity. On showing enmity, so he was just showing his angry face. In an angry look, he just staring at him. The other boy was a little older than Ranji. So here another boy who was standing nearby him, he was little older. He was older means elder than Ranji. Taller and thick set. Thick set. What is meant by thick set? Look at the glossary here. Thick set means stout and solidly built. He was strong looking boy. He was a strong looking. Thick set means a broad, strong, stout, strong looking boy with a broad nose and thick red lips. So his features was here as he was a broad nose. He had a broad nose and a thick red lips for him. He had only just noticed Ranji. So he is just looking and staring at Ranji only. And when Ranji did not say anything, Ranji didn't say anything, but still the boy staring and looking angrily at him. The other called out, "What are you doing here, Mister?" So here the boy is talking, the another boy is talking to Ranji. He is asking this question like, "What are you doing here, Mister?" Ranji, who was prepared to be friendly, was taken aback and at the hostility of the other's tone. So Ranji, who once tried to be friendly and he's just started to talking. Taken aback means surprise. So Ranji, who was prepared to be friendly, so he just started to speak friendly, but he taken aback, surprised at the hostility. On seeing the hostility means enmity on the other's tone. So the other boy's tone was like a enemy. It was just harsh and very hard. So it shows the enmity. So I am swimming, he replied. So Ranji replied that I am swimming, he replied. Why don't you join me? He just asking the other boy to join with him in the swimming. I always swim alone, said the other. So the opposite boy, he is just telling that I always swim alone. This is my pool. So he is telling that this is my pool. I did not invite you here. So he just telling that this is my pool. I did not invite you here. The stranger stood up to Ranji, who still sat on. So here the harsh voice and the argument, it gets started now. That's all from this page 46, children. Let's move on to the next page. Children, let's start the next page here. Let's read on the story. The rock and planting his broad feet firmly on the sand. So he just showing his broad face and feet and just staring at Ranchi. Said, as though this would settle the matter once and all for all. Don't you know I am a warrior? He's just telling. So the other side, the opponent, he's just telling that, don't you know I am a warrior? Warrior means soldier. So I do not take replies from villagers like you. So he is telling that I do not hear any reply from villagers like you. So you like to fight with villagers, said Ranji. So Ranji is just talking towards the other opponent boy, that he is just asking him, so you like to fight with villagers, said Ranji. Well, I am not a villager, I am a fighter. So he is replying that I am not a villager, that I am a fighter. I am a warrior. So the opponent boy is telling I am a warrior. Ranji, he replied that I am a fighter. They had reached an impasse. Here, impasse means also pronounced a pass between the speech. There is no speech in between. It is speechless moment. Okay? He had said he was a warrior, and the other proclaimed himself as a fighter. So the opponent, he is telling that he was a warrior, and here warrior means soldier, and the other side, that is Ranchi, he is himself telling that he is a fighter. There was little else that could be said. He understands that I am a warrior, said the stranger, feeling that perhaps this information had not penetrated Ranchi's head. So the warrior, he is telling that himself, the opponent, he is telling himself as a warrior, but still Ranchi, he couldn't get this information into his mind, but talking to him further in an angry way, in a hostility way. Okay, so I have heard you say it 3 times, replied Ranji. So immediately Ranji is telling that you yourself telling warrior as for 3 times. I heard it for 3 times. Just stop saying that. He's just telling. Ranji telling. Then why are you not running away? So the stranger, that is the opponent boy, he is telling that, then why are you standing? Why are you not running away? I am just waiting for you to run away. So the warrior is telling that I am just waiting for you to run away. I will have to beat you, said the stranger. So the stranger, the opponent boy, is telling that I am going to beat you. Assuming a violent attitude, showing Ranchi the palm on his hand. I am waiting to see you do it, said Ranji. So immediately Ranji replying, he didn't give a back. He just starting his own way, and he's just telling that I am just waiting for you to do it, to get a hit like this from you. You will see me do it, said the another boy. Ranji waited. The other boy made a strange hissing sound. They stared each other in the eye for almost a minute. So the warrior slapped Ranji across the face with all his force he could muster. So here, stranger, he is just giving a slap on Ranji's face. Ranji's staggered means here, penetrated means gone through, muster means use, collect or gather. Staggered means felt weak, unsteady due to the blow. So who is unsteady? After the first blow got from the stranger, that is the opponent boy, Ranji staggered. Staggered means collapsed, completely restless, tired on getting the heavy blow on his face. Feeling quiet and dazzy, there were thick red finger marks on his cheek. So after the blow, he got a thick red finger marks on his cheeks. There you are, exclaimed his assailant. Assailant means person who attacks, that is enemy here. So there you are, exclaimed in assailant. Will you be off now? So here, this will you be off now? That means will you run now? For answer, Ranji swung his arms up and pushed a hard and bony fist into the other face. So Ranji is giving another punch on the opponent's face again with the full strength. And then there were at each other throats, swaying on the rocks, tumbling on the stand, rolling over and over, their legs and arms locked in the desperate. Desperate means angry. Swaying means moving side to side. And desperate, violent, strange. Gasping and cursing, clawing and snapping. They rolled into the shallows of the pool. So just they are fighting vigorously, violently against each other, and they are getting lot of gasping, cursing, clawing, slapping, and they are rolling inside the pool also. Even in the water, the fight continued as. So even inside the water, they are just fighting each other. Pluttering. Pluttering means speaking quickly and confusedly. Pluttering quickly and covered with mud. They grouped for each other's head and throat. But after. So that's all from the page 47, children. Let's continue reading page number 48 now. Let's continue the story. Here, but after 5 minutes of Fritz means uncontrollable fight. Fritz means, see the meaning here, look at the meaning here. Fritz means violent, uncontrollable fight, unscientific struggle. After unscientific struggle, neither the boy had emerged victorious. So no one got won in that fight. The fight came to draw. Their body exhaustion. Heaving means paining with exhaustion. Exhaustion means tired, dead tired. After the huge fight, they both having tired. Exhaustion means here tiredness or fatigue. Tiredness. Exhaustion means tiredness. They stood back from each other, making tremendous efforts to speak. Tremendous means great effort to speak. They started to speak. Now, do you realize I am a warrior? Gasping the stranger. So here, at last, they are just talking each other. After they become tired, they started to speak each other. Do you realize that I am a warrior? By gasping. Gasping means it's a heavy breath. Do you know I am a fighter? Said Ranji with difficulty. So both they are telling each other that I am a warrior. Here Ranji is telling I am a fighter. They gave a momentous consideration to each other's answer, and in that moment of silence, there was only their heavy breathing and rapid beating of each other's heart. So after the tiresome fighting came to an end, they both had a heavy breathing and rapid beating of heartbeat. Okay, so then you will not leaving the pool, said the warrior. So here the warrior is telling that now even after this fight you are not going to leave this pool. The warrior is asking, I will not leave it, said Ranji. So Ranji is replying that I will not leave it. Then you shall have to continue the fight, said the other. So the warrior is telling, okay, now the fight will continue tomorrow. So Ranji said, all right, said Ranji. But neither the boy moved, neither took the initiative. Initiative means starting. Nobody could move. So even the stranger, warrior, the Ranji, no one could move from that place because of the heavy fight. So the warrior had an inspiration. Inspiration means a new idea. We will continue the fight tomorrow, he said. The stranger, the warrior, he is telling that we will continue the fight tomorrow. If you dare to, if you want to take this pool, definitely you have to fight with me tomorrow also. So this is the statement that was given by the warrior, that is the stranger here. That's all from the 48. Let's move on to the next page, 49. I dare if you come here again tomorrow. We will continue this fight and I will not show you mercy as I have done today. So here the stranger, that is the opponent boy, who is telling that if you don't have fear, come tomorrow. I will not leave you. I won't show any mercy to you like I gave today. So this is what the statement that was given by the stranger, the warrior. I will come tomorrow, said Ranchi. I'll be ready for you. They turned from each other then, and going to their respective rocks, put on their clothes and left the forest by different routes. That's all from the part 1. Children, let's move on to the part 2 now. Let's see the summary here. Next day, the two claimants face each other across the pole. They throw challenges and counter challenges to each other. The best solution, they realize, lies not only in fight each other but fighting together for something. So let's continue the paragraph. When Ranji got home, he found it difficult to explain the cuts and bruises. Bruises means wounds that showed on his face, legs and arms. It was difficult to conceal the fact that he had been in an unusual violent fight, and his mother insisted on his staying at home for the rest of the day. That evening, though, he slipped out of the house and went to the bazaar. So here, as because of the huge fight, he got so many cuts and wounds on his face, legs and arms. He couldn't control and he couldn't manage not to show to his mother and staying at home inside the room itself. So immediately he couldn't stay for a long time, so he just slipped out. Slipped out means came out of the house and went to the bazaar, where he found comfort and solace. Solace means peace in a bottle of vividly colored lemonade, banana leaf full of hot, sweet jalebis. He had just finished the lemonade when he saw his adversary coming down the road. Adversary means the enmity, the opponent. His first impulse was to turn away and look elsewhere. His second, to throw the lemonade bottle at his enemy. But he did neither of. So, while he was just getting the lemonade and eating the jalebis, he came to see the opponent, that is the stranger, the warrior, coming opposite to him. Immediately, first impulse, he turned away and looked where else, look some other area. And second thing, he thought of to throw the lemonade bottle on him. But he didn't do anything of that. That's all from the page number 49. Let's continue page number 50 now. But he did neither of these things. Instead, he stood his ground. He just stood on the ground and scowled at his passing adversary. The warrior said nothing either, but scowled back with equal ferocity. Ferocity means angry. Scowled means looked angrily. What is the meaning for the word scowled? Looked angrily. The next day was as hot as the previous one. Ranji felt weak and lazy and not at all eager for the fight. His body was stiff and sore after the previous day's encounter. But he could not refuse the challenge. Not to turn up at the pool would be an acknowledgement of defeat. So he's just thinking that if he couldn't go to the pool, then it will be as defeat. So he wants to move on to the pool and he want to fight with the warrior. From the way he felt just then, he knew he would be beaten another fight. But he could not accuse means accept quietly. He could not accept quietly in his own defeat. So he cannot accept that own defeat. So he must defy his enemy to the last or outwit him. Outwit means to win him. Only then could he gain his respect. So if he surrendered now, he would be beaten for all time. So but to fight and be beaten today left him free to fight and be beaten again. As long as he fought, he had a right to the pool of the forest. So if he fight with him, definitely if he won in the fight, definitely he will get the right to use the pool in the forest. So he cannot accept his own defeat on his own. So he planned to go to the pool to fight with him at last. Children, that's all from page number 50. Let's move on and read page number 51 here. He was half hoping that the warrior would have forgotten the challenge, but these hopes were dashed when he saw his opponent sitting and stripping to the waist on the rock on the other side of the pool. The warrior was rubbing oil on his body. He saw Ranchi beneath the sal tree and called a challenge across the waters of the pool. So here, thought of moving to the pool. On his halfway, he just thinking of that if the warrior is not there, it will be very nice. But he saw the opponent was sitting there and stripping its waist on the rock or on the other side of the pool. So the warrior was rubbing oil on his body. He saw Ranchi beneath the sal tree and he called Ranchi to come across to the other side of the pool. Come over on the other side and fight, he shouted. The warrior, he is just calling Ranchi to come to the other side and start with the fight. But Ranchi was not going to submit to any condition laid down by his opponent. Come this side and fight, he shouted back with equal vigor. Vigor means with angry. Swimming across and fight me here, called the other. Or perhaps you cannot swim of this pool. But Ranchi could have swum the length of the pool a dozen times without, and here he would show the warrior his superiority. And he is just asking Ranchi to swim the length of this pool and to come this side to start with the fight. So slipping out of his vest, he dived straight into the water, cutting through it like a knife and surfed with hardly a splash. The warrior's mouth hung open. Amazement. Amazement means shock. You can dive, he exclaimed. So here, after seeing the dive and the speed of swimming, and he splashed the water and swam fast, the warrior just got amazed on seeing the swimming made by the dives made by the Ranchi. It was easy, said Ranchi. Treading water means waiting oneself straight in deep water by moving the feet, waiting for a further challenge. Can't you dive? He is asking. So who is asking? Ranchi is asking the warrior, can't you dive? No, said the other. The warrior said, I cannot dive. I jump straight in, but if you will tell me how, I will make a dive. So here fighting mind got faded and they started to discuss about the dive that Ranchi know very well in the water. It is easy, said Ranchi. Stand on the rock, stretch your arm out and allow your head to displace your feet. So he is just teaching. Here Ranji is teaching how to get dive, how to do dive in the water. The warrior stood up, stiff and straight, stretched out his arm and threw himself into the water. He landed flat on his belly with a crash that set birds screaming out of the trees. Ranji dissolved into laughter. Dissolve means he started laughing. Children, that's all from the page number 51. Let's move on to the page number 52. Children, let's read on. Are you trying to empty the pool? He asked, as the warrior. Are you trying to empty the pool? He asked, as the warrior came to the surface, spotting water like a small whale. Wasn't it good? Asked the boy. Evidently proved his feat. Feat means a clever act or special skill. Not very good, said Ranji. Not very good, said Ranji. You have more practice. See, I will do it again. And pulling himself up on the rock, he executed another perfect dive. The other boy waited for him to come up, but swimming underwater, Ranji circled him and came upon him from behind. How did you do that? Asked the astonished youth. Can't you swim underwater? Asked Ranji. No, but I will try it. The warrior made a tremendous effort to plunge onto the bottom of the pool, and indeed he thought he had gone right down, though his bottom, like a duck's, remained above surface. So here Ranji is trying to help and teach how to dive, and the warrior, he just astonished the way he dived inside the underwater. So both they become friends after this incident, after this dive. They become friends and they forget about the fighting thought. Ranji, however, did not discourage him. It was not bad, he said. So he is appreciating and encouraging the warrior that it is not bad. He can practice well, but you need a lot of practice. So Ranji encouraging the warrior to need a lot of practice. Will you teach me? Asked his enemy. So here is telling that, will you teach me? Asked his enemy, the Ranji. If you like, I will teach you. So Ranji replied that, if you like, I will teach you. You must teach me. If you do not teach me, I will beat you. So here the warrior is telling them, not teach me, definitely I'll beat you. Will you come here every day and teach me? So the warrior is asking this question and they become friends now. And he is asking this question to Ranji that, will you come here every day and teach me? Yes, if you like, said Ranji. They had pulled themselves out of the water and were sitting side by side on the smooth grey rock. So now the warrior is introducing his character here in the story at the last end of the part. My name is Swaraj. So the warrior, he is telling his name that to Ranji that my name is Swaraj, said the warrior. What is yours? He is asking his name. It is Ranji. He is asking, am I strong? I am not, to Ranji. Bending his arm so that a ball of muscle stood up, stretching the white of his flesh. So after he is just showing his arms and bending himself, and immediately a ball of muscle stood up and stretched over his flesh. You are strong, said Ranji. Immediately after seeing the stout muscles that stood up over his flesh, he saw that and he told that you are strong, said Ranji. You are a real Bailwan. So you are a real Bailwan. One day I will be the world's champion wrestler, said Swaraj. So here Swaraj is telling to Ranji that one day I will become the world champion wrestler. Slapping his thighs, by slapping his thighs, shook with the impact on his hand. He looked critically and at Ranchi's hard and thin body. So immediately after saying that, he just looked on to Ranji's body. It was hard and thin body. Ranji was a lean boy. You are quite strong yourself, he conceded. Feat means clever act or special skill. Plunge means jump. Conceded means admitted. But you are too bony. Bony means lean. I know you people do not eat enough. You must come and have your food with me. I drink 1 seer of milk every day. Seer means same as seer, a unit of weight used previously in India. A seer, a little less than a liter. So was 1/4 of the mound. So here seer means little less than 1 liter. So here Swaraj is just telling that I will drink 1 seer of milk every day. So little less than 1 liter of milk he used to drink every day. He have got our own cow. So he is having his own cow. Be my. So that's all from page number 52, children. Let's move on to the last passage of the story, the fight, from page number 53. Let's read on page number 53. Be my friend and I will make you a Bailwan like me. So here Swaraj is telling to Ranjit that be my friend, I will make you a Bailwan like me. I know if you teach me to dive and swim underwater, I will make you Bailwan. That is fair, isn't it? He is telling. That is fair, said Ranji. So that is fair means here good, that's good, said Ranji, though he doubted if he was getting the better of the exchange. Swaraj put his arm around the younger boy and said, we were friends now, yes? He is telling. They looked at each other with honest, unflinching eyes. Unflinching eyes means? Unflinching means without blinking, looking straight at each other. Looking straight at each other. So unflinching means without blinking, looking straight at each other. And in that moment, love and understanding were born. We were friends, said Ranji. The birds had settled again in their branches and the pool was quiet, limpid. Limpid means clear in the shade of saltry. It is our pool, said Suraj. So now the pool become theirs. They both become friends and the pool also become theirs. Nobody else can come here without our permission. Who would dare? Who would dare means who can ask this? Who would dare, said Ranji, smiling with the knowledge that he had won the day by Ruskin Bond. So at last the pool become theirs and they become friends because of the dive that was known by Ranji. A warrior, he taught about how to make the body as Pailwan. So both they become friends because of this. That's the end of the story, The Fight, written by Ruskin Bond.